Have you ever tried a makeup product and immediately when you put it on, you're just like, I should have tried this so much sooner? In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 10 of these makeup products that I wish I could go back in time and tell myself to immediately try. Let's jump in. First makeup item are the Sochi Ceramide Lip Silks. Sochi is also very kindly sponsoring this portion of the video, but I guarantee you, if you already watch my channel, you know I've mentioned these multiple times. They were featured in Best of Beauty 2024. Now, I am someone that needs a very specific kind of lip product. I have chronically dry lips, and I always find that most lipsticks tend to really emphasize any dryness on my lips. And honestly, if I'm going to put on a lip product, I need them to be insanely comfortable. These lipsticks strike that perfect balance between giving you a sheer but buildable color and a moisturizing formula that is actually comforting. They glide on effortlessly. There's no tugging on the lips. They almost feel more similar to a lip balm than a traditional lipstick, in my opinion. I like them for everyday wear because they glide on really easily. With that buildable pigment, it never feels like the lip look is overdone because you can really keep it more sheer, or you could build it up if you want just more richness. And I don't have to rigorously every morning prep my lips if I want to just throw this on, which again, as someone with dry lips, I really need that. They just don't feel waxy. That's like the one thing I really don't like about a lot of lipsticks is that waxy feeling. These truly have this beautiful glide. My all-time favorite is the shade Speak Easy, but today I used Adore, which is so beautiful. It's slightly more warm toned, and to almost give this kind of like an ombre effect and make my lips look a little bit bigger in the center, I tapped on Wine Stained. Highly recommend these. Bonus, they are refillable, so you just take this out, you can pop it right back in here, and I do have a discount code, so I believe it's Amanda15. You can get 15% off your purchase. I'll leave details down below for you guys. The next product that I wish I tried a lot sooner is the Swede Pro Lash Lift Mascara. The wand was a bit intimidating to me when I first picked up this mascara, but I am so glad that I finally tried it out. It's more of like a paddle sort of applicator, so only one side of the wand actually has bristles. They're very short and fine. It gets right to the root and just pushes up my lashes sky high. You get a ton of lift, there's a ton of definition, and yet there's enough flutteriness that makes my lashes look really healthy and long without them kind of looking like there's less of them. Sometimes very defining mascaras can do that. This one does not. It lasts all day, and I just find that it does such a beautiful job of just opening up my eyes. Now, I have my mascara favorites that I go back to over and over again. It's really hard to make it into that bunch, but Swede did a really incredible job with this one, and I just have not been able to stop wearing it. Every time I put it on, I'm like, I should have tried this sooner. Now we will get back to the eyes because there are a few other eye products that I wanted to mention. I wanted to give a shout out to the CL Tint and Protect. When I first tried this out, I really enjoyed it, but I kind of forgot about it. It's an absolutely beautiful formula. I wear the shade Light 3, by the way. The formula feels very balanced because there's a great spreadability to it. It wants to glide on the skin, and yet it isn't so thin that it kind of sucks the moisture out of your skin. I personally find that my skin has a nice dewy kind of radiance when I'm wearing it, but not a greasy glow. Then again, when my skin is doing very poorly, I never feel bad about putting on this product. I just feel like when my skin is not doing well, this disguises that incredibly. Really pretty medium coverage, other makeup blends seamlessly on top, and this doesn't collect around fine lines, flaky bits, or any pimples. So I have just been so impressed by this one. I feel like my skin has the radiance back to it that sometimes it just does not have on its own. It has been an absolute staple for me. Same thing actually goes for the CL Conceal and Protect. This concealer just works beautifully on the face and under the eyes, but specifically for under the eyes, I am so picky with what I put under my eyes, and this gives me a beautiful, creamy, almost whipped texture, glides on very seamlessly under the eyes, and yet packs a ton of pigment. I have a feeling that if you're someone that's used to richer, creamier liquid concealers, you really like a heft, I would highly recommend trying this one out because I feel like this looks more natural than a lot of the counterparts that are on the market. So I would be interested in seeing what you all thought of this if you have tried it. For me personally, I found that it gave me a ton of coverage without a lot of pigment, and yet the actual texture still looked really, really nice under the eyes. Did not exaggerate dryness, any of the darkness or hollowness that I have, and is just overall an incredible concealer. I also love using it on its own on the face, on any blemishes. I never feel like it dries them out. So I feel like that duo, it is what is on my face today, just absolutely kills it. Now I think that this next product might actually surprise you guys. It is the REM liquid eyeshadow. I talk a lot on my channel about really bad liquid eyeshadows, actually quite often. I think that I'm gonna say 75% of the liquid shadows on the market are not great. It's really hard to formulate a good one. But REM has done a really good job, especially with this matte shade. This is the shade Later, and it is a beautiful, slightly more yellow toned beige that works beautifully on the lids to kind of set and lock the eyelids. So if you put anything on top, the entire eye look is going to last much longer. And that actually goes for eyeliner as well. If you deal with your eyeliner running a lot, even taking one of their matte shadows around the outer corner is going to help the entire makeup look lock in. They blend really seamlessly. They're also pretty affordable. I just think that if you're still looking for a good eye base, you know, I get a lot of questions on my channel about how to prep the lids for cream shadows, for even powder shadows. This is the kind of product that I would absolutely recommend, and also kind of sets any of the concealer that I've put on my lids as well. My next product that I wish I tried sooner is actually a brush. If I could go back in time and give myself this little brush when I was struggling with eyeliner when I was, 17, 18, I really wish I could do that is what I'm trying to say. This is the BK Beauty 208 brush. I talk about it incessantly on my channel, and yet I still get a lot of comments and questions about how I do my smokier winged liner. And I wanted to give you guys a quick tutorial in this video, but this is my secret. So this is the most beautiful eyeliner brush because there's flexibility and yet there's also hold. It's smaller than a lot of eyeliner brushes that are on the market. A lot of them are quite wide, and I actually find that this one, you're able to be a little bit more deft with the wing. A lot of eyeliner brushes are very thin and almost calligraphy style, or they're very wide. And I find that this has a perfect balance between giving me the flexibility but also the detail. It's incredibly soft around the eyes, which I really need. So typically I'll just take a bit of liner. Today I used the Sochi waterproof eyeliner in the shade Lovesick. It is beautiful. It's very, very long wearing if you're looking for a good long wearing eyeliner. I'll scribble that on, and then I just finesse the product into a wing. And if I just want it to be a bit smokier and have this really creamy kind of blended smoky effect, then I will go back and set my eyeliner with a powder. So you can flip-flop that. If you find that you're really struggling to get a good wing, try using a powder first to get the actual shape that you want, and then go on top with your eyeliner. And you can even take the eyeliner directly on your brush rather than on the eye to make this easier. Just slowly work in sections. I'm telling you, you guys, this eyeliner brush has made it so much less anxiety inducing to do a winged liner, and it's actually become a staple and a signature for me. Back in the day I was only using a liquid black liner, and I wish I could go back, hand Amanda this little tool, and I feel like we could have had some better makeup days. Another beauty staple that I wish I had tried sooner is a beautiful eyelash curler. So I have two options here. I have the Kevin Aquan as well as the Shiseido. The Shiseido is wider but has a smaller opening, and the Kevyn Aucoin is not quite as wide, but it has a larger opening. I find that this is going to work better for slightly rounder eyes, and the Shiseido is probably better for more of an almond shape. Honestly, I really like both. They hold a curl beautifully, they're gentle on the eyes. These are just absolute staples in my makeup bag. I do not apply a mascara if I have not curled my eyelashes. It's like, for me, these are a must. Actually, the first like quote unquote luxury purchase I made was an eyelash curler, and I have never looked back. Next makeup item that I wish I tried a lot sooner is the Make Beauty Infinite Hold Sculpting Brow Gel. It is just a really fluffy eyebrow gel that still holds up your brows to no end. So this is an intense product, and yet it doesn't make my eyebrows look really wet and sparse and weird. I think sometimes with really strong hold brow gels, if the dispensing wand isn't finessed enough, you can have a decent formula, but it's just going to look really wet and kind of sad in the eyebrows. This still offers a really nice fluff, and yet my eyebrows hold their shape all day. And I find that consistently when I'm having a good eyebrow day, it's probably because I have used this. Never necessarily thought I was going to be someone that would enjoy a brow gel like this so much, but it really has just changed the way I do my eyebrows. I have a few favorites, but this is the one that I'm just always going back to. A newer release, the Rare Beauty Liquid Contour. So I have mine in the shade Gentle. You know, the release kind of came and went, if you will, and then I was a little bit late to the game to trying it. I'm so happy that I finally tried it. It's a very silky, beautiful formula. It leans more neutral, so if you're looking for a liquid bronzer, I still think that you would get what you're looking for out of this product. It's just not going to be a really, really warm tone, which I don't know, I feel like a lot of us aren't looking for that necessarily. I love the silky spread of this product. You're just going to get such an even blend really quickly. You don't need a lot of product. And I think that this kind of formula is going to work really well with a lot of different formulas. I feel like that is also the case with the liquid blushes from Rare Beauty. They want to stick to basically whatever product you have under it. It's not a really fussy cream bronzer, and there are a lot of fussy cream bronzers out there. So if you are looking for a really silky, spready liquid bronzer, I definitely recommend this one. I think they did a beautiful job with this shade too. The shade Gentle is gorgeous. Spring is right around the corner. That means summer is right around the corner. I have a big sunscreen video coming to you guys very, very soon. But just know that this Haru Haru Wonder Black Rice Moisture Airy Fit Daily Sunscreen will absolutely be in that video. And the reason I wish I tried this sunscreen sooner is that it is the only velvety finish sunscreen that I have found that does not dry the heck out of my skin and actually leaves a beautiful, almost primer effect. If you are someone that doesn't like a very glowy primer, you want a little bit of velvety, a little bit of that silky kind of blurred touch to your skin, this is absolutely incredible. It doesn't sting around the eyes. It's unscented, which is lovely. And I just feel like consistently, if I want my makeup to look really good, I'm reaching for this. Especially if I don't want, again, like more of a glowy sunscreen, I can always depend on this to just give me a really neutral kind of, again, velvety look to my skin. I think that this is going to be absolutely beautiful for all skin types. You know, this isn't going to really nourish your skin, but I have dry skin and I still really, really enjoy it. But I have a feeling, especially if you have like combination skin, I feel like this could be an absolute holy grail for you. So please leave me a comment down below if you've tried this, because I feel like folks that try it are kind of obsessed. Speaking of obsession, and I don't use that word lightly, the Haru Haru Wonder Black Rice Probiotics Barrier Essence. You guys know that I cannot shut up about this product. I wish that I tried it a lot sooner. than I had because it has completely changed not only the way I put on my makeup, but it also has completely changed my skin for the better. This is the most nourishing liquidy essence that I've ever tried. It has a very milky texture that has a beautiful bounce. So it has all of these emulsified oils in here that just immediately replenish the skin. It doesn't feel like a lot of product on your skin. There's an immediate glow and just a radiance to your skin. You know, if you really are after that very glassy, replenished look to your skin, this will absolutely get you there without using a lot of heavy product. I absolutely love it. I really can't stop wearing it, and I notice when I am not using it. So to give you a quick rundown of how I would use it, washing my face, probably going in with like an antioxidant serum, applying the Haru Haru Wonder Barrier Essence, and then my sunscreen. Using a couple of layers of this, you will still get that really beautiful finish to your skin. Or during the evening, I'll skip sunscreen and just do a few layers of this. Makeup looks really glowy and fresh. It really helps with application. And those are 10 beauty products that I wish I tried a lot sooner. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Leave me your 10 beauty products that you wish you tried sooner. Or if you can't think of 10, give me like a couple and let me know down below why you think I should try it. I'm going to leave links down below to everything I talked about, but I'm also going to leave my discount code for Soshi down below. I believe it's Amanda15. You can pick up any of the ceramide lip silks for 15% off, as well as, I believe, anything on their site. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next one.